Photo. My name is Tami. I'm on the planning committee here for the Shasta Dam 75th anniversary. Yay, Tami! Real quick, I want to make a few quick hellos because the planning committee has actually been meeting for close to a year to plan both Shasta Lake City's 20th anniversary and Shasta Dam 75th. So it has been a very busy year for all of us. So if those of you who are on the planning committee, if you're in the audience, can I get y'all just to stand up for a second and wave? Darlene here, Matt. These folks have really been, every couple of weeks we're having meetings, everybody's taken on, and this started as a little seed. And like seeds do, it grew from an event to an 8-day party for all of us. So we are so glad y'all made it out here today for this part of it. The way this is going to work, we're going to all work our way out across the dam and get between the two towers that you see out there. On the pavement, there's a giant 7 and a giant 5. Just ask everybody, please get inside the lines of the 7 or the 5. It doesn't matter where you are, just find a spot in the 7 or the 5. I have also spoken personally to a few of you about holding the flag. Mike Farrier here is the keeper of the giant flag that you all see on the freeway there for Shelby, so thank you, Mike. Mike has been wonderful to work with. He has actually brought out one of the flags that's hanging in the Shasta power plant. If you have not seen it, this is the weekend to do it because it will be leaving next week. It is an amazing sight to walk in that power plant and see this huge flag.
Tammy, it is the only time the giant flag has been suspended vertically ever.
There you go.
It's huge.
There you go.
If
So
you
it's a
get a
special
chance
deal.
to see it.
Yeah.
It is a size.
That one is 30 by 60 feet, 1,800 square feet of flag.
Mike has several of these flags that he rotates through depending on the weather and the conditions and all that good stuff, but he has been kind enough to allow us to use 2 of them. One hanging in the power plant, and then the one we'll be using today. Those of you who I have already spoken to about holding the flag, Mike's your guy. You're going to be meeting with Mike, and he will get you all organized. So when I say flag holders, go over to Mike. Mike's your guy right there. The rest of us are going to be in the 7 and the 5. Once the 7 and the 5 are full, the rail that you see running from tower to tower, the handrail, the rest of us are going to start lining up along that rail and getting our spot in there. If we need to do 2 lines, we can. Distance between the 2 towers is about 325 feet. So I'm thinking we could probably get a lot of people on that sidewalk if we need to, so nobody's going to get turned away. Everybody's going to be in the picture. Questions from anybody about how that's going to work? Okay, the flyover actually happens at 10, so about quarter to 10, we're going to start tightening up the ranks. And I do realize that there's going to be some standing around, and I apologize for that, but obviously coordinating a large group of people like this, we want to make sure we have plenty of time to get everybody in line. CHP has graciously agreed to fly over the dam and make a couple passes for us. We have a photographer in the helicopter that will be taking photos and video, which we'll have online. For those of you who are interested in getting a copy of this picture, which I'm sure several of you will be, we're going to be giving the file to Crown Camera here in Reading. So next week sometime they should have it. Just call Crown, say, hey, that 75th anniversary picture, I want to get a copy of it. They will be happy to print you one. Then when I talked to him the other day, he said 5x7s, he will do them for $1.99.
Wow.
So, yay for Crown Camera. So, if you want to grab one of those, call him up. If you want a larger size, ask him what the price is, but he's going to be very reasonable, very fair about the price. He's not marking it up to make it a souvenir item or anything like that. He's just charging his regular printing cost for whatever size you want. So you can all get a chance to have a professionally printed shot of this picture that we're doing today. Any questions before we head out? All right, so very carefully, please careful walking down the stairs. I'm going to ask everybody to go ahead and start working your way out between the 2 towers.